June 18th, day 84. I'm at about mile 1335-ish. And I'm going towards the Lassen National Park southern boundary. That's my goal for the day, which is going to be a shorter day. And there's a reason why. But can you guess why? So I'll definitely let you know by tomorrow morning. But so far, it's been very nice out here. Why? Because it's started out kind of foggy. Really nice to see. It reminds me of many a morning starting out in the northwest. So kind of through a logged area here, but it's been quite a while since. So that's a nice forest. It's looking pretty healthy, and so I'm feeling a little bit more healthier myself today. I used some Claritin again to try to help me get through this patch, and I got some more probiotic drinks, the kombucha, and so just trying to work through that. But yeah, this Northern California stretch here, moving through the next 60-70 miles, is pretty flat, somewhat downhill, and so it's going to be fun. Just cruising down the trail, and then I took a look over and I was just like, what the heck? What's going on? And so, you know, this is the middle of June, but let me get the view here. I looked over and I see a snow-covered mountain. Last thing the other day, I don't know if you could see in any of my video, but it wasn't really covered. This is amazing. So it looks like, you know, at like 10,000, 11,000 feet and above, this is just a lot of snow. So that's pretty interesting. Moving along. North Fork of the Feather River. Yeah, so this looks a little different than the Feather River. Feather River was moving pretty good. This one is pretty good flow. Nice little view over this way. Gotta love these pristine waterways here in California. I'm headed to a new national park for myself, Lassen. Anyone been to Lassen? Oh man, what is it that I should see there on the trail? Or should I take a trip off the trail? Probably not going to convince me to, because I've got a mission. Good morning. Hey, what's happening? Hey, I'm here with Hot Sauce, and today we are going to try something that we haven't tried on the trail so far. What is it, Hot Sauce?
24-hour challenge.
24-hour challenge, baby. We're going to do it. It's almost 6 a.m. right here. We are at the southern border of the Lassen Volcanic National Park. So Hot Sauce, what's your goal with this 24-hour challenge? Tell me a little bit about when you decided.
Well, my decision to do this was yesterday.
All right.
So I plan on trying to make it to Bernie, so about 72, 73 miles.
All right, man.
Equals about 3 miles an hour.
And I've been hiking off and on around this guy. I know his pace is really awesome, so I'm really cheering for you, man. I hope you crush it.
Yeah.
My goal is going to be around between 50 and 60 miles. I know that Dixie did 62 last year, so I'm looking for that one. But yeah, we're pretty excited. We're stoked. We're going to get on it. Let's do this, man.
All right.
Later. Reminds me of Yellowstone. It's a mud pot. Blah, 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 blah. Smells like sulfur. Onward. Little steam action here. Woo. It's June 19th. It's my day 86. I'm on the 24-hour challenge. I was able to stop at a restroom and go to the bathroom for the second time today. I did eat an extraordinary amount of food yesterday, trying to load up for this challenge. So I'm doing better than 3 mile an hour pace to get started. More updates to come. Update, 9 a.m. and I've got 10 miles in. I don't think I've ever had that pace before, by the way. So I'm pumped on this challenge. Updates to come. It's Twin Lakes. This is the lower one, I believe. Look at that. sweet morning. All right, so here I am at the northern border of the Lassen Volcanic National Park, and the time is 11:41. Over 19 miles in 5 hours 41 minutes. Loving it. All right, just a little bit before noon, and I've got 20 miles in so far. Man, that's a little better than a 3-mile-an-hour pace, and it's some of the best pace I've ever had. The terrain's pretty good for this here. So with 20 in, I'm doing a little better than 3 miles an hour, and it just being noon, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the daylight 40, which is it's just a little bit before the summer solstice here, a couple of days away, or the longest day of the year. So makes it an opportune time to get this one in as well, along with just the general 24-hour challenge. So how much will I sleep on the 24-hour challenge? Stick with me. Indian paintbrush, man, it's everywhere. So it's a little after 5:30, and I slowed a little bit down on my 24-hour challenge. The heat got pretty good there, and I've been sweating, woo, so much. So it was great. I ran into a couple of different families. One of them, this is along the road in the parking areas. I have it in Lassen area here, but one couple gave me 3 small Gatorades, and so I just drank those right down, and that really helped me as I was not feeling well. I was feeling a little dehydrated, slight headache. That turned me right around. Drank also a liter of water. Boom, feeling better. So then I go up to the next area, and another couple with a couple of kids. They're so cute, and a little dog. These folks were from near the Truckee area, and were excited to ask me a bunch of questions. So Tom and his family offered me some water. That really helped again, because this is a dry stretch. So, and it's about 8 miles between water sources a couple of times out here. But in the far distance out there, I can now see Mount Shasta. Oh, and it's a biggin'. It's real nice. Nice bluebells coming through. All these flowers are great. But there's the update. I'm moving up on 40 miles for the challenge. I'm going to try to get that by 7. And so that'll put me at 13 hours. And so, wow, what's possible? All right, well, guess we'll just have to find out here in a little while. So it's about 7:30, and so I just reached the 40-mile mark for the day. That's pretty cool. And so I had a water stop that I skipped. I've got 2 liters of water now to make it another 7 miles. So I don't know that that was a great decision, but man, it was like 400 feet down. I got a little bit of water at road crossings and stuff, so I think I'm all right with that. So just kind of moving on here, definitely slowing down, and trying to figure out what my final goal is here. Stay tuned. Of all my time on trail, I've never seen such killer trail magic. This is incredible. I mean, there's sodas and Twizzlers and snacks, and I mean, it couldn't have come at a better time. This is incredible. Thank you, anonymous person. Much love. I got into daylight 45, and now I'm gonna just see what can happen here in the night. I just got in my daylight 45, and that was pretty sweet. So it's about 9 o'clock now. I've just, it's interesting. I was really struggling in the afternoon there with that stretch. It was rocky. It was all volcanic rock. A lot of unevenness on the trail, obstacles. So I just got in 50 miles for my 24-hour challenge. It's about midnight, it's close to it, and I'm kind of a little indecisive right now about what more I should do. You know, just not wanting to injure myself. My feet are feeling real tender. I'm pretty unwilling to get a blister, but I may already be there. I'm not sure. But 50 miles, that's pretty good for me. It's just this terrain right now. It's favorable going mostly downhill, but it's all rocky and it requires a lot of attention. And I just don't have a lot of it right now. So hopefully this is going to smooth out for me a bit, but if not, I might duck into this campground half mile up here, take a break. So it's just after 6 a.m. and I completed 56 miles on my 24-hour challenge. The mistake that I made was laying down and not setting an alarm. I wanted to take about an hour nap at around 12:30, just after midnight, and I even didn't pull out my sleeping pad or anything. I just laid right on the ground with a little cover, little cloth cover, and I ended up sleeping 3 hours. So that kept me from getting 60, which was really what I wanted, but you know, 56, I'll take that, and I'm pretty happy with it altogether. Now I'm just out here hanging out with the mosquitoes. I got a ways to get to Bernie, so I don't know if I'll take a nap or just try to cruise in. It's hard to say. I'm definitely tired, but I'm not feeling too bad. Overall, pretty good. 24-hour challenge complete.